What's going on, Mike? This is Danny from Josh and Danny SEO. So we're going to take a look and see what's going on with Noble Paint and Trim. So right off the bat, I do like your logo. Everything looks great up top over here. You do have drop-down menus for it, so everything is good to go. Only thing I did notice, I scrolled all the way to the bottom very quickly. I noticed you have a lot more stuff that you offer than just interior and exterior painting. So I would probably try and list those in a drop-down menu as well with their own page. Central Florida Premier Painting Contractors, excellent. Get free estimate. Contact us. Typically, you would want your number here as well, instead of it just being, contact us. But as we scroll down, why choose us, or the about is good. Unfortunately, we want to talk about more about your services. We want people to be able to see the services, scroll down, read it, and then hit the call button. I do like this actually, where it's like you really do want to know whether they're real or not, which is cool. Um, these are very important. It definitely is a plus. You might want to make it like smaller and more closer to like right here so that people can just quickly put their information in. Our mission, our vision, our values, it's giving them a reason to trust you guys, and then what it is that you're doing. Now, my recommendation is definitely have your services all throughout your homepage, and then, put what you do with it. Like give a big, not a story, but at least a paragraph or two for each one and like talk about it. Anyway, this is kind of your back end look over here. So not off to a bad start, actually. It's looking pretty good. Seems like you had a jump in middle of November. Maybe you optimized it at that time, but right now you have a UR rating of 23, which means your website is doing pretty good. 30s and 40s are definitely where you want to be. 23 is well on the way to it. You also have a DR rating of 9, which is how much Google does trust you. Now, you do have about 372 backlinks. A backlink is where you have your link somewhere else that somebody else can click on it, and a referring domain is when those clicks come back to you. Now, you have a good ratio over here, which is probably why your DR rating is starting to go from 9 and up. Now, you do have about 42 organic traffic. I mean, not organic traffic, organic keywords, and 33 organic traffic. Let's find out what those 42 keywords are. So, noble painting, those two don't count. It could be like repeat customers or people just trying to come back in. What you're looking for is very keyword specific. Like this one's specific. There's just no volume to it that much. So, Painter's Winter Garden, Florida is very service specific and very much location specific. So 20 people a month search for that. You're not getting any traffic from it because, again, you're not in any position to get it. And I'm noticing you do have a lot of new stuff in here. So I'm going to guess somebody optimized it recently because you have Orlando Painting Company, 200 a month, 0 because you're on page number 3. So definitely heading in the right direction. Somebody optimized this. It used to be on page 96 or page 9, and now you're on page 2 and about 3. So you're doing really well on this one. You have the right idea. Only thing is you're going to want to optimize so that you start getting seen for those. Trim painting is not something you really want to. It's more of an international thing because anyone can search for trim painting. You want something that's very location specific. Otherwise, you're doing pretty good on that. Let's see. This is kind of like Painters Orlando, right? This is your competition here. So we got your Google Ads over here. Anyone can get that. Very easy to set up as long as you do have the budget for it. And but it's good for quick results. You have your GMB, Google My Business profile. About 30 to 40% of all people searching for anything will click on one of these 3 people. And then you have your organic search, which is where anyone can rank as long as you know what you're doing. So right over here, Painter's Touch is going to be your competition. Now, they're very loud. They got a lot going on over here. Definitely not as organized as I would like, but their numbers are click to call as well as get my quote. And they do have drop-down menus for what they do. It's not in any good particular order, but who am I to say anything? And then they have exterior, interior pressure washing, links to other pages, and then obviously blogs and testimonials and stuff like that on the side over here. Videos are good, but I don't think it's the proper spot for it on the front page simply because it takes up space and people don't fully watch them anyway. And then obviously as we're looking through, they do have a lot of content on their homepage and talking about good buyer intent keywords like this one, or how about this one? So they are doing well with that. They're talking about all of their stuff, and they're kind of giving you an idea of what it is with a little spin on it. Like we will help you express the quality of your product and services. So it's basically showing, hey, we understand. We're going to talk about what it is we're going to do for you, and we're going to make a bit of a story. So people like that. And then finally, where they're servicing, different things they do, and obviously they do more than what it is they talked about. So I would definitely tell them to put more on there. But then it kind of ends on here. So there's no put your information in and send it. It's just mainly information, and then hopefully they click on the call button here, but not here, or the online request form. But you should want it out there in the public. But let's take a look and see what your competition is doing to beat you at this. And it may just be that they've been in this game a little bit longer than you. So let's see what we got. Oh, it froze. And that one's not working. So let's see. Come on. I am going to try and reload it. But we are going to look at a couple things. We're going to look at their UR rating, which is a oh, it's reloading. But it was 23, which means that they have a decently strong website. They're a 0.4, so you're beating them, I think, a bit by that one. They also have 1,000 backlinks and only 368 referring domains. And they do have about 1,100 organic keywords. And they are bringing in about 615 people per month with that. Now, until this loads, I am going to wait for a quick second here. There we go. Open link. Let's find out exactly what kind of keywords they have so we can see if there's anything we can do for that, or just, to get a good insight. But we're looking for keywords, the volume that they're bringing, the traffic that they're bringing, and of course the the position that this person is in to receive them. So right off the bat, let's just look at the top people over here. There's a volume of 300 for each of these different kinds of keywords. They're just variations of the same word, but they are bringing in the traffic. He is getting them. 10% of each one. So, 300, he's getting, 35 because he's in position 3 for it. So as you can see, like the higher positioning you are, obviously the more traffic you are going to get for each keyword. So something to obviously, keep in mind when ranking for something. Now, how does this really help you guys out? Honestly, Mike, all we really got to do is get more backlinks and referring domains that are strong and reliable and actually help your website. Such as, take the ones from, a Painter's Touch, see what they got going on here, only take the good ones. Get more content on your front page, talk about your services. Remember, content is key. Get those buyer intent keywords in there as well. Start ranking for the top. Imagine if you can just double the traffic through your website or even triple the traffic through your website. What would that do for you? Well, that's all I got, Mike. I really hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Other than that, you have an amazing day. Bye.